Hello, my sweet friends. This is Tracy. Thanks for joining me today. I am sharing my first spring DIY using things that may be left over from Valentine's Day. So hearts are not just for Valentine's. You can definitely use them anytime throughout the year, especially for the springtime. Now, what I'm starting with, here are my supplies that I got from different craft stores. So as I go throughout the video, I will share where I got those particular craft supplies. Now, what I'm starting with is one of these wood hearts, and these are in the Crafter Square section of the Dollar Tree. If you do not or are not fortunate enough to find these, you can use maybe some leftover hearts that you have from the Valentine section. Or you can definitely cut it out of foam board or cardboard or something that's a little bit stiffer, because you definitely want to have some form to your project. So let's go ahead and get into the project, and I'm going to share what I did to create this little spring DIY that you can definitely use Valentine leftover crafts. Okay, I'm going to paint my heart with 2 coats of white chalk paint, and I just go around the edges, and then I paint the front of the heart with 2 coats of the white chalk paint. Then, to give a bit of a rustic farmhouse look that I'm going for, I'm using this acrylic paint. This is the color Burlap, and I have a stencil brush, and I just put some out on my little paint plate, and I just am dabbing it around the heart, just kind of stippling it and just blending it in as I go around. And then I will go back over the heart just in different places, kind of like where it would be kind of like a board or shiplap kind of look. And then I have a fine Sharpie marker, just going to go around the edges just to give it a bit of doodling because I like that look. And then I have some black paint and a stiff stencil brush. I'm going to splatter this heart with some black paint because I like the splattering look. You can totally cut out any of these steps that you do not like. And then to make the little pocket, I'm taking my burlap. I don't like the edges, those seams, so I'm just hot gluing those down, and then I will make a little pocket for my heart. I'm going to give a little tip that I have found works nicely. I want to put 2 holes in my heart so that my wire can go through there. And I can pull out my electric drill, but I wanted to share this tip with you because these hearts are very soft wood. If you use your poking tool, it will, and just a little elbow grease, a little pressure, it pokes through this wood quite nicely. So if you don't have, a drill or don't want to pull it out, you can maybe try to see if you can get a little hole in there because, I know some people don't have a lot of different electric tools, and sometimes we're looking for different ways to use different little gadgets. I will have a link in my description below for the poking tool that I use. You can see exactly what it looks like to look in the craft store, or you can check Amazon to have it shipped directly to you. So then now I'm using my silver wire, and I like to use the wire from the Dollar Tree. Now I've had the silver wire for a while. The wire I get is in the automotive section at Dollar Tree, and it used to come with silver, red, and black. Now it seems to just be coming with red and black, but this is the wire that I use, and it is soft and it's pliable, it's bendable, and I really like, you know, the grade that it is. And so I just am putting that through there, and then I'm going to string. I'm using 10 wood beads. I'm going to do 5 on one side and 5 on the other. And so I just string those on there, and then I just kind of bend that wire the way that I want my beads to show. Now the fun part begins for me, because I just take these little flowers and start filling up my pockets. I have some cherry blossoms from the Dollar Tree, as well as some of these pink wildflowers. The greenery is from Walmart. It is the boxwood. And then these white berries kind of look like baby's breath to me, and those are also from Walmart on a little bundle. And then I just glue everything into the pocket until I like the look. I'm going, putting it to one side, because on the other side, that's where I'm going to adhere my heart. These pipberry little sections is from Hobby Lobby. I actually purchased a garland, and they were individual little pipberry sections that were tied on the garland. And so I just took the garland apart. They're carried all the time in Hobby Lobby, and they're in the garland section back in the floral section. So if you want to look for those, I love pipberries. I love any kind of berries. And so these really speak to my heart. And I think it provides a wispiness to the project. And I just like that look. The heart I'm using is from this Color Your Own ornament pack from Dollar Tree that they did have during the Valentine season. Now, I just want to encourage anyone that's watching this later, think outside the box. You can get hearts anywhere, and they're not just for Valentine's Day. So you may find hearts anytime throughout the year. Just because I'm using this particular one doesn't mean that you need to make it exactly the way that I do. These are just ideas that I like to share. So I encourage you to think outside of the box and use what you may already have. So I just painted the heart with some Royal Fuchsia Americana paint, and I just sanded the edges. Then now what I'm doing, I have this thick fun foam that I have in my craft room that I used for projects like this, and it gives some height to my project. So I'm just cutting off a piece of that, and then I glue it onto the wood heart. And then I have the smaller heart that I glue on top, and it gives a bit of dimension to my project. I like to use this jewelry cording or hemp cording that you can get in the jewelry section. You can get it at any of the craft stores. Walmart has it. Even I've seen it at, Dollar Tree. I've seen it at Dollar General. Anyway, I'm just making 6 loops, which is 3 loops on each side. And then I just tear off a piece of that and then tie it together. Just make a little knot. And then I'm going to cover up that hole that's in the wood heart. And then I'm going to put on a cute little button. If you recreate this, I would love to see it over in my free Facebook community. It is a place for you to share your crafts with me, things that I've inspired you to do, or your own crafts. Also, my Facebook page, I do share some videos over there, as well as my Instagram. All right, guys, I thank you for watching, and I will leave another spring DIY here. So if you want to catch more DIYs with a bit of country charm, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the little bell so that you won't miss any future uploads. All right, guys, I appreciate you all. You all have a great day, and God bless.